What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Masika Reaction. So, guys, want us all to watch about the Jamaican men. So, before marrying or falling in love with Jamaican men, this is what you should consider. There are different ladies here with different perspectives. So I want us to watch all. Let's watch till the end and I'll be back with more comments.
Let me get something good. For my non-Jamaican women looking to date Jamaican men, I want to let you know something. You are not ready. You will never be ready. You don't understand this level of man, this specimen. We don't understand ourselves, the Jamaican, we don't know what this is that God gave to us, but we've taken it anyways. No, darling, that if peace is what you want for your life, you have to run in the opposite direction. And if you want to lose like 30 to 40 pounds in 2 to 3 months, date a Jamaican man. If you want to find the Lord, date a Jamaican man. If you want to suffer from PT, Bumbleclat, SD, date a Jamaican man, okay? But you say you want peace? Sis, no. This is a different level of demon. Through the adaptation process, over time, Jamaican women, we've built a lining in our belly, in our stomach, strong enough for deal with the slackness from Jamaican men. And even then so, we still struggle. That's why we try to kill them half the time, you know? But really? So is this what you want for your life, sis? I mean, listen here. If you say this is what you want, fine. I'm just going to wish you the ultimate best on this endeavor, as this will be the hardest feat of your life. Okay? And also, I will just bless you. May the Lord bless you and keep you and give you all his strength. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need all of it.
And let me tell you why. They cheat, they lie nonstop. They are so good at gaslighting you. Their egos are so big and they like to have them fed. And they are smooth talkers and charmers. I have always been attracted to West Indian men, especially Jamaican men. I have been to Jamaica more than a dozen times, but don't get it twisted. It's not to look for a husband or a boyfriend. I love the country, the people, the food, the culture. Not looking for a partner. I have had lots of experience with Jamaican men because I do meet them and I do like them and I guess they like me. And so it happens. I'm beginning to see a pattern with these men that I thought as a foreigner I would have a different perspective, a different experience. But as it turns out, it looks like I'm having the same experience as many Jamaican women. This cheating and lying nonstop. It's so common that a male Jamaican friend once told me that it's so common that it's accepted, it's almost widely accepted by both men and women in the culture. Which makes me sad because Jamaican women are so strong, they're so fierce, they're so beautiful that I would never think that they would accept something like that. But obviously, I do not have the same culture. So there are things that I will not understand about how the culture works. And maybe they don't. Maybe they don't accept it. Maybe this guy was full of shit, like the rest of them. Connection to that is they are smooth talkers and charmers. They will tell you, oh, you're the only one in my life. I want you to be my wife. I want to have your children. I will do anything for you. I will marry you tomorrow. Ladies, especially foreigners, take it with a grain of salt. Listen to what they say, but don't believe it because it's not true. A wise friend once told me, what the hell could a man possibly want from a foreigner when they have all these beautiful Jamaican women in Jamaica who they can fuck every day if they want to, who can make food for them every day if they want to? What would they want with you who's from a different country? Yes, you can tell me, oh, it's a different connection between us. It's a special connection. But really, think about it. They have such big egos and they like to have them fed. Here's an example. I was talking to a Jamaican man and his ego was so big and he liked the idea that somebody, me, had strong feelings for him, who was in love with him. And so no matter how toxic he must have known he was, and how much he knew he must have been hurting me, he wouldn't let me go. He kept trying to pull me into him again and again and again, because he knows that it makes him feel good knowing that I would come back and that I would still have the same feelings for him. I think that's what they do because it makes them feel good. Also, and this gentleman deserves a special mention, although he's not Jamaican, he's Trini. I was engaged to this man a long, long time ago. He cheated on me with at least 10 women. And the only reason how I knew it was at least 10 women was that one of the women who he cheated with realized that he was cheating on her. So she sent me all the names of the other women. Now let me tell you something else about this man. He would come visit me here in Canada. And so he asked her to buy something for me that he could carry for me. And you know what it was? It was a mortar and pestle. Yes, a mortar and pestle. We're talking #1 classic guy here, ladies. Jamaican men, you know, they're good as friends. They're good to have drinks with. They're good to hang out with. They're good to be a pump, pump, pump. However, be very careful. Do not, and I repeat, do not let your hearts touch them with a 10-foot pole, because you're going to regret it. You're going to get yourself hurt. Learn from my experience. Learn from your past experience. Learn from all our mistakes. And just set yourself.
Okay, so I'm dating a Jamaican, right? And I was like, he told me bumbleclot. And I was like, what? And I said, hey, Google, what does bumbleclot mean?
Bumbleclot, also spelled bumbleclot or bumbleclot, is a highly vulgar and offensive Jamaican patois slang term. Here's a breakdown of its meaning and usage. Literal meaning. It literally translates to butt cloth, referring to a menstrual cloth before disposable pads were common, or toilet paper. Figurative meaning, and most common use. It's primarily used as a strong expletive. It's often used as an interjection to express shock, anger, disgust, dismay, frustration, surprise, insult. It can also be used directly as an insult towards a person, similar to calling someone a douchebag or asshole. Cultural context. It's a common curse word in Jamaican patois and other English-based Creole languages. Its taboo nature likely stems from the association with bodily waste and menstruation. Offensiveness. Yes, it is considered very offensive and vulgar in Jamaican and Caribbean culture. While it has sometimes been picked up in internet slang or hip-hop culture, its original and primary use is as a strong profanity. Using it incorrectly or
So I was like, what? Google knows that?
Look at this message that I got, all because I said that the white women that go to Jamaica to go find love should be studied. And I'm not taking it back. And I'm gonna further expand on this argument, because a lot of, you know what happens, some of these women that go to Jamaica, right, to go find love, as if nobody in the America or the UK or wherever they're coming from, right? They come and they sell this false lifestyle that they live. They come to Jamaica and then pal off and they spend all this money, and when time they bring back these men to their country, is they see a complete different person, because the money that they were spending back in Jamaica, they can't spend it here because they have to pay bills. Some of uno dead in a debt come to Jamaica and go, let's say, have time to bring back the man then come America, right? And this is the man them start different, because you guys sold them this lifestyle as if they're gonna come here and live the best of the best of life. Me, so them come there and them use, you know, I do not care. Don't come on here with your sob story, because again, I know 9 out of 10 times you guys are asking people what you guys think, and when they say that they think that they're using you guys, I don't want to say that they're jealous. I'm not taking back anything.
And to the girl that asked me about advice on dating Jamaican men because she thinks she's fallen in love, the best advice I can give you is to run. Run as fast as you can. Like the emoji in your phone, baby. Don't look back. Don't. Jamaican men is the worst. You'll find yourself in a mental home. If you don't have a strong heart or strong head, strong back, strong everything, it would never work, baby. Leave Jamaican men to Jamaican women. Even we can't manage it. We can't take it. So I suggest you don't look in that direction, baby. And trust and believe Jamaican men cheat. They all cheat. They all cheat. So don't go in that direction.
Okay, babe, so let's talk about dating a Jamaican man. Girl, it's not for the weak and it's definitely not for the boring. Let me tell you right now, if your heart rate doesn't spike at least 3 times a week, you're not dating a real Jamaican man. First of all, communication. Baby, get ready to decode. You ask him a simple question like, where were you? And somehow you end up talking about how Jamaica is a beautiful island, full of culture and blessings, but still no answer to your question. But one thing about him, he will gas you up. You walk past him in a bonnet and crusty lip balm, and he'll be like, babes, you're a queen, empress, a whole goddess of the earth. And you'll be sitting there like, maybe I'm the chosen one. But don't get too comfortable, because the minute you try to argue, he hits you with the classic, me not argue with you. You know, they have their unique accent. Like, sir, we are in the middle of an argument. Don't spiritual Zen king me right now. And don't get me started on music. If you cannot handle 7 different Vibes Cartel songs, like in a row, you're not ready. There's not such thing as chill Sunday. It's bass, rhythm, and he's trying to grind on you while you're washing dishes. But for real, if he loves you, he's gonna treat you like royalty. He'll be your protector, your hype man, your personal chef, because baby, no one cooks like a Jamaican man. Jerk chicken, ackee and saltfish. Next thing you know, you're googling how to make rice and peas from the scratch. So yeah, dating a Jamaican man is chaotic, passionate, a little confusing, but never ever boring. Just make sure you don't try to out-stubborn him, because girl, you will lose.
I know I bash Jamaican men a lot, but this trip is making me think that maybe I could date a Jamaican man. So I've been on a trip with multiple people over the last few days, working in Jamaica and showing the world how beautiful Jamaica is. I have met several Jamaican men and women, many of which have been refreshing and have shown me what healthy masculinity looks like. And coming from the West, you don't know, say, that no normal at all. The last 5 days, I've experienced so many examples. Number one, I was at a waterfall, you know, leaving wet, drenched, tired. You have to now hike downwards for 30 minutes to get back to the car. I was taking my time to get my shoes and everything together, and one of the males there, I said to him, hey, you can hurry up with the rest of the group. I'm gonna take some time to get my life together. You know, I have a lot of stuff. I never pack light. And he looked at me and said, if you think I'm going to leave you here by yourself, you are mistaken. In patois. And I was like, thank you. Like, I'm so used to feeling like I have to rush because I don't like people to wait for me. And it was so refreshing and kind for him to just calmly state, I'm gonna be here, I'm not in a rush, you're good. We had another male in the group whose job is to pretty much make sure everything is aligning. We're moving to schedule. He is very clear on what he wants, and he makes sure that the logistics of everything falls into place. But he still is open enough to hear your opinion. So at one point he asked me, because we were going to do a tour of Devon House, which is like the home of the first Black Jamaican millionaire, which is on the same compound as an ice cream shop. And he's like, hey, Jess, do you think we should do the ice cream first or the tour first? And I said, I think we should do the tour first so we can fully immerse ourselves in that and then just have the ice cream after. So that's like our treat. We can take our time. If it gets messy, whatever, we're good. And he's like, all right, cool idea. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I don't normally see men who are okay passing the baton or caring about your opinion or wanting to know what you think. Plus, especially when they're running the show, like, we gonna do what I want to do and you better not interrupt. There was a male who every time we went on a flight of stairs, we were in any capacity, you know, it's a few women and a few men, he always went to the side and went like this to gesture, you can walk in front of me, I'm gonna take my time and go behind you. And it wasn't in a performative way, like I'm gonna do this grand bow. It was more like, I respect the fact that you're a woman and you're feminine, and as a man, I take dignity in following you. And I was like, Yes, and I noticed this immediately on day one, because that doesn't usually happen. So we're on an island off the coast of Negril, and it's raining all day. We have some people preparing food for us, and we're just waiting on the food. So one of the men that was creating the food and the lobster, the shrimp, the chicken, whatever, he was really sweet to me. I could tell he was attracted to me, but he was keeping it cordial. So there was another man from a group nearby who apparently kept walking back and forth behind me, but I didn't see him because I'm just vibing, chilling, having my own time. And the man looked at him and said, "Yo, brother, you're going to say something or not? Like, hey, dude, are you going to talk to her or not?" And then he was like, in patois, "You just staring at her and being creepy instead of just like being a man and saying something. Like, what are you going to do, weirdo? Like, be a man or keep it moving." And then I saw the guy walked away and left. And I was like, yes. First of all, I hardly see men in the US call out other men. Secondly, he did it out loud with no fear of repercussion. And it reinforced to me, like, a man who's not afraid to speak his truth, call out other males and say when something is normal or not. And I was like, man, I can't remember the last time I've experienced anything like this. In the US, men are like, every man for himself. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna do what I'm doing. And my last example goes to our photographer, who was taking so many photos of everybody, and me especially. And I was like calling him impromptu to say, hey, can we take pictures here? Can we take pictures there? Because we're at a resort with beaches, and I have all these clothes and things that I've packed, and I'm just trying to get my shoots in here and there. And one morning I called him, and I was like, hey, can we meet on the beach? He said, give me 15 minutes. I go out there, 15 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass. I call him again, like, hey, where are you? Are you coming? I'm getting worked up because I also have a massage scheduled. He shows up on the beach and he shoots me. No, he shows up on the beach and he's like calm and relaxed. I'm like, hey, where you been? I'm kind of worked up. He's like, hey, I was at breakfast. They took forever with my bill, but I'm here now and I'm ready to shoot. And here's a glass of water. And I was like, wow. And instantly I was calm. I was understanding. I was like, I appreciate someone who can articulate himself and calm you down and not get worked up with you. Because a lot of times I've met men who can't do that. You're a little frustrated, they want to get more frustrated, and they can't stay stoic in their masculine energy to just speak calmly, reassure you, and let you know, hey, we're good, we can move on. And you just go, okay, let's do it. So to the Jamaican men out here that have bashed for many years, I apologize. And for the men that are setting great examples of masculinity, I want to thank you. I may do a part 2 because I'm pretty sure there are a lot more moments that are going to come back to me. But I'm clocking it. Love y'all.
Jamaican men don't date. You go a yard, or you go on one party up here, and you have a 1-2 talk with a man. Probably like him a little bit and him like you. Want to exchange number. In less than 24 hours, you know, that man there tell us, say, yeah, fame. You belong to him. And best believe, you're a woman. Some tell people, man, I say, you know, you're sad and depressed and have confidence issues and don't feel like yourself. Take a trip, go to Jamaica. You walk on the road and it sound like a beer bus tire fall back of you. Psst, niceness. Psst, nice girl. That's why enough Jamaican men they are firing. And enough of them they are married and all type of, because the woman them up here, them just love them Jamaican man. Because when you up here now, you date American man and them thing there, you know, the woman them, some of the woman them get tired. Because some of them take 1 year, 6 months, 3 years before you hear, so you and them in a one relationship. And the woman them up here, them tired of it, so them go to Jamaica and them get them a man. Yeah man, Jamaican men don't date. In less than 24 hours, you will know. You will know. You're going to hear who you belong to.
Most white women are interested in black guys. More white women are openly dating black men, and it's not by accident. This growing interest comes from a mix of attraction, exposure, and changing mindsets. Many white women find black men physically appealing, confident, and emotionally expressive. With the global influence of black culture through music, fashion, and sports, curiosity has turned into genuine interest. It's also about feeling valued. Some white women say they feel more appreciated by black men, respected, seen, and loved in ways they didn't expect. This shift isn't about a trend or fetish. It's a sign of progress, where people are choosing love beyond race.
I think my type is physically the opposite of me, so dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes. Like, that's what I like.
Black men or white men? You want the Morris Chestnut or the Ashton Kutcher?
No, give me a black man for sure. Give me a black man. Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm not really the type to date a white man. No.
No Ashton Kutcher for you?
Honestly, even in my own race, like like I can't date a light skin, like I can't. I gotta drink, that caramel, that little chocolate.
So what you like about black men?
Everything. It's not one specific thing. It's everything. Everything. Everything comes with everything. With everything, for sure. For sure.
Jamaican men will spot you and they won't even court you. They won't even like build up slowly. They will spot you and tell you that they want you to be their wife immediately. I have never met the biggest love bombers until I met a Jamaican man. Now tell me why I'm at a kid's birthday party and I see a little girl crying and instantly mommy instincts click immediately. So I go and pick her up. I'm like, where's your mommy? She's like, oh, my mommy's not here, but my daddy is. So I'm comforting her because she's crying. So I think like one of the kids knocked her over. So I'm like, okay, let's go find daddy. Mind you, the dad was watching me the whole entire time from across the room. So I'm going up to people. I'm like, hey, like, do you guys know who her dad is? Hey, are you dad? Are you dad? The dad is just watching me, not saying a word. I turn a corner, I lock eyes with somebody, and he's like, I'm the dad. But he looking at me like in a seductive way. And so I didn't know it was really seductive yet. In my head, I thought he was looking at me like, why do you have my child? So I'm like, okay. So I walk over, and I hand him the child. I was like, one of the kids knocked her over, so she started crying. I think she just needed to be comforted. And then he looked at me, and he was like, you be a good stepmother. Huh? I said, oh, no. I already have two. I'm okay. He said, I said stepmother. And I said, no, sir. And I had to walk away. Okay?
So when it comes to dating a Jamaican man, you either going to get good or you're going to get bad. And unfortunately, a lot of women experience bad Jamaican men. And not as in a bad man, but as in like a horrible experience. And a lot of women project their problems and their bad experience and their misery and their infidelity and their situation and try to project it on other people. So this is my word of advice, ladies. That got good Jamaican men, don't let these hoes in your business. Live your life in peace. Don't tell people your personal business about you and your relationship. A lot of these hoes are very miserable. And they love to see people unhappy. I get on this app all the time and talk positive about Jamaican men. And yet, I get tore down. I get negative comments. I get negative DMs because of I had a positive and I have positive experiences with Jamaican men. I've been told, oh, ain't nothing special about me. I'm not cute. Oh, they're looking for a green card and all of this. Why can't women just be happy for other women? And I don't even tell all my personal business on social media. Like I said, ladies, if you got you a good Jamaican man, hold on to that man and don't let these hoes in your business. And that's that, and that's that, and that's that.
They don't eat them. Like literally, the female plum, well, the Jamaican guys, they don't go near it. They don't like it. They don't want anything to do with it. Yeah, their hot dog, all clean, all good, all fine. Woman is expected to do, get the hot dog out the kitchen, bish bash bosh. It's something to do with hygiene. It's a cultural thing. So if you like the plum stuff, don't go for a Jamaican guy. I'll be honest though, there are like a few, because I know women are going to go, well, I dated a Jamaican and he loved the plum. That's because he probably had American cultural influence or British cultural influence, because honestly, American men and English men are not super hygienic all the time, and they will dive right in there and taste all the plum. Like, it's not a problem for them. It depends on the...
So guys, as we all know, and as you have all watched, the truth of the matter is that love is a beautiful thing. And we know when God created man, he decided to give him a partner. And it is said that ladies are created from men's rib. So for you to find your rib, it takes a journey of so many days or even a decade for you to find your rib or your true lover. In this case, we see these ladies sharing their different perspective and their difference on how dating a Jamaican man is. Yes, the praises goes to Jamaican men, but the praises aren't enough. This is because they say you date a Jamaican man at your own risk, because Jamaican men will cheat you. So I don't know if it's the truth or if now this is the big question to men. Is it true about what these ladies are saying? Is it the truth, or they are just saying it so that the outsiders can fear dating Jamaican men? But as we all know, the white ladies love the black men. For instance, you can't be light skinned and you are dating light skin. No. They say that they love the muscular. They love the muscular black men. They just drive them crazy. They really fall in love with them. So the Jamaican men have the advantage of dating these white men, but their very own ladies are against it, because they are saying, if you can't handle the anger of the Jamaican men, or if you can't handle when you are asking him about why is he cheating, then you're in big trouble, you're in big problem, you're in big mess. You can't afford to be having him. Another one said something that was making sense. Yes. Do you think the Jamaican men lacks the women to cook for them? The women to lack for them, to love them, and the women to take care of them? The women we're talking about is their very own women, the Jamaican ladies. So I think that one makes sense a little bit, but you know, the love or whatever the feelings someone has to a lady or to a man can't be disrupted, because if you loved, you've already loved. So it's only for you to pray that the bonding, or you get used to each other until you get married. So the ladies are very furious about this story, and the ladies are having their mind spoken and telling the truth about their men. So the Jamaican men, I think whatever they are talking about, the praises are high. If you want a caring, if you want love, date a Jamaican man. If you want a caring and someone who can cook for you sweet, delicious food, date a Jamaican man. Another thing you should have to consider, you should have to be extra conscious while dealing with the Jamaican men. It is not my words, it is this lady's words. Ain't against the ladies or against the men, but I'm just sharing whatever they have just talked about. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not the one. And these ladies are the one who are giving out their experience. So the Jamaican men are on the alert. The moment a lady sees this video, I think she will take one or two advice, considering her if she wanted or if she's dating a Jamaican man. But you know, people are not of the same. People are not of the same. We have so many. We have different people. So the way you treat your man or the way your man treats you, it's not the same way he will treat the other one. So the good thing is that the credit goes to the Jamaican men, that they are so lovable and they are so caring. They are so admirable worldwide. So being with the Jamaican men is not a problem. Whatever matters there is love. So guys, thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you for the subscribe. Till next video, God bless. One love.